but
through a monthly subscription.
Rate. What's your subscription?
Sugar
Your
baby.
subscription rate going to be Sugar Babies? That's your
Yeah,
OnlyFans. Sugar Baby.
No,
Shaga?
I am a sugar baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, look. If I
Sugar
was,
Baby and
I would
Shaga,
probably.
that's
I'd
cute.
give that a shot.
Well,
I do it all the time.
Sugar Baby Shaga. It's $29.95 a month. You don't know what you're going to get for that.
We got guests of all sorts.
Yeah, we might bring in some exotic
Israeli.
Mediterranean people.
Yeah, some.
That would be
secret
nice.
agents.
Oh,
Just to wrap it up. Well, today is episode 416 of the C Chat.
Never missed a week.
Never missed a week. We've been here since 1984. I think it was the same week Purple Rain came out.
Yep. Before I was born.
Yeah.
Actually.
I mean, you're a trooper. That's when you're committed to the show. That's professionalism. That's called getting the job done. TCB, as Elvis used to say, taking care of business. We are sort of live, but not really live. Tape delayed, live to you, live to us for sure.
Yeah, no cuts.
We don't cut here. If it gets crazy and weird and Shaga related, and we talk about sugar babies. This one right here.
Subscriptions.
By the way, reach out to sugarbaby.com. This is your girl. She's Radical Vegan 6969. So that's her handle. You can find her out there anytime. I think she's down to clown, as the kids say. We are here live. See, we didn't cut that. That's when you know it's just rolling. That should have been cut. That shouldn't be out there for the world to see. Star Hill Lounge Dairy Market. Once again, we've torn up their room. We've changed it around. It does not look better. It looks worse, but we'll put it back together. Thank you, those guys. And we are also brought to you by Station C, your networking group, your hosts with the most, with maybe the worst produced karaoke show ever in the history of karaoke shows. That's
true.
That's on us.
It's on us.
That's on us.
But I saw some video evidence today that Mazi performed.
Do we have video of that?
accidentally.
Well,
it was fun.
It's more
That goes in the show.
Yeah. She sang
Breakfast and Tiffany.
with John.
John Smith.
With John Smith.
Now,
It was lovely. And another friend of his.
Yes. His regular karaoke friend. The other John. I think his name's John.
I should remember his name. I was too nervous.
how did you do? How did you feel?
Great. I felt good.
Did you feel?
It's a fun song. Do you know this song?
Yeah,
It's a fun song. So
she said,
Breakfast and Tiffany.
"What about breakfast at Tiffany's?" And I said, "Well, that's one thing we
Remember?
got."
Yes.
We're doing karaoke right now.
There you
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Who needs the black light?
Who sings that?
Wait.
Who sings Breakfast at Tiffany's? So
One
we got
of the
our
90s.
producer
Nickelback.
over there.
Google
Nickelback. That's who it was. Led Zeppelin. Was it Led Zeppelin or Nickelback?
I don't know. I should know that.
Who? Metallica. Who was the ska
I
band?
was close.
There was
Come on.
like the same era.
Yeah.
Are you looking it up? Come on, Sid.
Oh, it's not Metallica. Come on.
Did you really think it was Metallica?
Listen, I wasn't
Oh.
thinking for 1 second.
What?
My response time is like, give me 10
She's like,
minutes,
when you
okay?
said that was close, it's like, oh, that's a funny little. No, she was serious. Yeah, Metallica. Who's actually they're having a movie.
Pearl Jam.
No,
Papa
it's
Roach.
not. Papa
I
Roach.
can go all day.
Never gonna
Matchbox
go with-
20.
Who was the ska band from back in the day?
Less
The
than
Mighty
Jake.
Mighty Boss
Less than
Tones.
Jake.
Never heard of them.
What? Come on. Less than Jake? You never heard of
That's
them?
one of your weird, obscure things from
Yeah.
Costa Rica.
No. This was from middle school.
You got any content you could upload to that? Because that could get you some cash.
Now. Talk about exotic.
All right, so we are back here once again. I told you this is live-ish. We are brought to you by Station C. Thanks again. I'm sure you're getting your money's worth on this one. So,
But do you want to hear about some cool networking?
yes,
So
that's kind of what this whole thing's about.
I know, right? Okay, so Jon
Not
Snow.
about OnlyFans.
Jon Snow's back in the car business, and he helped Mazi get some new
I'm
wheels.
actually sitting here looking at
I
my
know,
new
we're
car.
all looking
It's like
at it.
right in front
What
of me.
kind of
right
new
there.
vehicle did we get? Mazal,
It is
Habibi.
Toyota 4Runner.
Yeah, that
It's
looks
pretty
like a
cool.
Platinum
It's not like
white.
a truck on the road.
That's Blizzard white.
Very
I've seen
high.
that
Blizzard
color.
white,
Is it
okay.
Blizzard white?
Yes,
Blizzard pearl,
It's kind
I
of like
bet.
pearl. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
That's fancy.
It's dark
It's
tan.
really
interior.
nice.
Do you feel fancy?
I feel very good. The only thing is when I'm driving, I feel like I'm looking down at everybody. It's kind of weird.
I love that
Oh,
feeling.
You kind of are looking down. At
I do.
everybody.
I
know,
love.
but
I do that when I walk
But it
But it
past
feels
people.
good.
Yeah.
It's a nice car.
It looks good on
And
there.
she
7
said it's
seats.
got
And it has a
settings
truck
for country
setting. So
driving.
if I go up in the mountains, I can just change the setting
Big
and
mountain
go
girl.
really crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah?
big mountain girl.
Big mountain. You can see that. I see that in the
In my dress.
in the Gucci dress
Yeah.
and the stiletto heels.
Are you going to be getting like
Nothing
car
screams
washes?
mountain.
Once a week.
Once a week?
Because,
car
I mean, this
washes?
color has to stay shiny and bright.
Have you got a membership somewhere?
Not yet.
You're going
Can
to?
you, are you
White Horse.
recommending on
Isn't
any?
White Horse the one on
Is that the one on
29?
29?
Yeah, people
Well,
love
there's
that
White
one.
Horse and there's the one
Okay.
that does it by hand.
Oh.
So I think maybe
That might be
for
it.
a Blizzard Pearl
Are you
Forerunner.
referring to yourself?
Huh?
So talking about John, by the way,
Machine
John
versus
is
hand? I think it all.
Okay.
John
Okay,
is right
Chaga, calm
now.
down.
Right now is doing a surgery, LASIK surgery. So
Oh,
his
John
life
is.
is going to change forever right now.
Wow.
This moment, yeah,
Wait, right now?
right now.
Oh my gosh, let's say a prayer for John's.
I know it's going to be
20/20
great. It's
vision.
No
probably
salt.
done. It's only 10 minutes.
Did he
So
put salt in his pocket?
Forgot to tell him that.
Isn't that wild?
It's crazy.
10 minutes?
I told him. I've done it many years
So
ago.
no
It's
more
great.
glasses?
No more glasses. Done.
Oh my
It's amazing.
god. That'll
Yeah.
be great for him because he works out so much. I'm sure that's like a
Yeah, and then you have to
foggy
switch
thing, you
glasses
know?
all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he wear goggles when he did basketball?
I don't know.
I don't know. Some people do that.
That's a good question, though.
My friend, I'm asking because my friend was literally wearing goggles to grill the other day.
To where?
To grill.
Okay.
Because of all this
That's a
smoke.
bit much.
I
The
get,
smoke.
I get it.
I never seen it before, and I couldn't stop taking photos of him.
You should. You should post that, and that is if you're wearing goggles when you grill, step away from the grill, give it to a real man
Right.
or
No, come
I
on,
don't
I
care,
loved
anybody.
it. It was like the most endearing thing
No, it's
I've
not.
ever seen.
That is
It was
not.
just like no fucks given. Like this is what I'm
Well,
doing.
just
and
with
I am
goggles.
just
proud of
got
it.
just got us bleeped again. There we
There
go.
you go.
You can do everything but curse. Now the
That
kids
wasn't
can't
a
watch
curse
us.
word.
Now
No,
we just went
kids
NC-17.
kids know that
No, you
word.
actually get two, I think. You got one more.
I'm not gonna do it right now.
You
Don't
thought
test
about
me.
it though.
Don't
You
test
almost
me.
did it. You're like,
You know what else is crazy about today?
what?
First day of school.
I know.
Aw. It's cute.
So let me tell you about how hectic it is to have an elementary school student.
2 girls.
And a senior in high school.
Well, that's all good, well and good.
Yeah.
The problem today was Albemarle County, in its wonderful leadership.
Yes.
It's not wonderful leadership. You're horrible people. Whichever camera I'm on, Albemarle County, do better, be better.
Get our kids on
Does
the
not
bus.
have. They
buses.
lost 13 school bus routes.
Right.
So imagine, if you will, and most of the schools that were affected were elementary schools. So imagine, if you will, 400 kids out of school, right? Only about 60 of those have a school bus.
Yes.
So there's 340 cars pulling in to one school to drop off elementary school kids who have to individually be walked to their classroom. It was an hour.
That's insane.
An hour.
Every morning. That's your life now.
Hopefully
Yeah, it's like this
we'll
doesn't-
get
this isn't
better.
like
What's
the
pickup
No.
like? The same?
That's going to be even madness, more madness.
But what is the solution for that? It's the second year in a row that this has been
you
happening.
say, guess what, guys? We can't pay bus drivers the same thing that a teenage babysitter makes. Teenage
Yeah.
babysitters make $20 an
Don't they
hour
have
now.
like a $5 million budget or like?
That's right. You give people 35 or 40 bucks. It's ridiculous, but it's not for a 40 hour.
But who else wants to do it?
At 40 bucks an hour,
Do you
I'll
want to
drive a
have
bus.
35 kids?
No.
No.
Throwing stuff at you.
Throwing stuff at you loud.
I'll
You're
throw it back at 'em.
responsible for them. I mean, I can't. Yeah.
My first text message I got from Avia, my oldest daughter, like
Yeah.
an hour ago, I hate the bus.
And you said, "Listen, sister."
You're lucky you got a bus.
You're lucky to have one.
Yeah.
I pretend
wow,
like I've
Nathan.
never read this message.
So my school bus driver was a mean old lady. I can still see her to this day. She had this weird kind of hair that it was like curly. No, not what I'm saying. It was
Thank
like,
you, Nathan.
but it was like tight. But then it kind of, when you got to the back, it kind of went like that, almost like it had a net
Do you
on
know
it.
how hard it
And
is
she
to
had
get it
these like
stylish in the morning?
Yeah.
It sounds like she
Silver-
had to work hard to get it.
I know.
silver
Yeah.
like cat eye glasses,
its
like a
age.
chain. I mean, she was the stereotypical 1960s, but this was in the 70s. Old lady. and she was so mean, and she would put you on what was it, quiet time or something like that, and you couldn't talk. She would just pull the bus over, and she'd be like, "We're not going anywhere until everybody shuts up."
Wow.
My-
See, we
my
need
bus-
we need
yeah.
her. We need her
I
these
know.
days. We don't
My-
have those
my bus
drivers
driver,
these
Ginger,
days.
I had her almost my whole elementary school career. Cut off NASCAR shirts, short
Nice.
red hair, smoked cigarettes the whole time.
Oh yeah,
She did the same thing. People are loud.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
pull
go.
over.
Yeah,
and we
that's
had
great.
So you get them all like to bang
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the window
to
in the
bang
front. I
into
was like,
the-
it was Lord of the Flies back then. You took care of yourself. I remember
Survival of
we
the
had
fittest. Seriously.
what was the girl's name? It was like Tanya. She was this big girl. She beat the crap out of me one day on the bus.
You
I
probably
mean,
wow.
beat me up. I was like fourth grade or whatever. And I mean, she let's be honest, she was like 26 and in the third grade.
Yeah.
But I remember I was like,
Good for
"Oh,
Tanya.
Tanya, smack me around." And the bus driver said, "You shouldn't have been
Picking
messing
her,
with her
yeah.
then. Go on about your business. I don't want to hear about
I'm
that."
wondering if
Life
it's happening today too.
Yeah.
My daughter sent me that message. Maybe Tanya beat her up.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe
Tanya's
that's what it was.
She's in the fifth grade now.
Yeah, you never know.
She
Man.
get fights all the time on the bus.
I know. So many things
don't
were
like the
banned on the
bus.
bus. Pokemon cards because people would slice them at each other's heads.
Right.
Do you remember
Well,
that?
obviously, it's a traumatizing event. What's happening on the buses every day?
You want to
But
hear
it's
a weird
part of your
coincidence?
childhood.
You want to hear a
Yeah.
weird coincidence? Now, I don't know if these guys are watching. I got two pretty big fights on the school bus. And one was in high school, one was in middle school. Both dudes, handle myself. Took care of my business, right? TCB,
Tanya
Elvis.
taught you well.
Yeah, I wasn't letting Tanya happen again.
Yeah.
But both of those guys that I beat up, you know what they do for a living now? We traumatized them on the bus. You know what they do? Guess.
Police officers.
Nailed it.
Oh,
Both of them were
man.
cops,
Nathan,
right?
I don't know what to say. Not great job.
Well, be careful not to mess
I
with
don't know.
them.
It screws him up. Screwed him up. And this one kid I didn't beat up on the bus, but we used to tease him about his name. And if you're watching, you know who you are, because the name was horrible. He's a cop too. All the kids that we messed with back in the day, almost at that.
Oh, boy.
Keeping it.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
karma is a bitch, so be careful.
There's two. Now we're at NC-17. No more words, ladies. Hey, it's too late for me. You can come for me all you want. Yeah, but me and Abby were somewhere, and that dude was directing traffic.
Oh, no.
And I
Did
said,
you
"You
hit
see
him
that?"
with
I
your
said,
car?
"You see that guy right there?"
Oh, no.
I said, "I beat him up on the bus one year," and she was like,
Ethan.
"Oh my gosh, Dad, you're a bully." I said, "He's an idiot." We helped him. If it wasn't for me, who knows what he'd be doing.
Parenting 101 with
I mean,
Nathan.
you have to
everyone.
look at it this way.
Sometimes you gotta whoop a little ass to help people out. Anyway, welcome to the show. Let's get there. Let's start recording. Let's start recording.
Yeah, should we
Can we
talk?
start recording now?
Should we talk about real estate?
Yeah, we are joined today by
Our
Mazi
favorite.
Vogler,
Mazal.
who is our realtor extraordinaire. I'm thinking, from what I'm hearing on the street, the hottest number one realtor in the area right now.
That's what
No
I
one
hear,
is
too.
getting things done
Yeah.
like this one.
It's all over Twitter,
Well, that's why.
LinkedIn.
That's why she, as the kids say, that's why she's pushing a new whip.
Yep.
Do
the kids say that?
You don't get that by, selling 2 or 3 trailers a year. You get that by moving big houses. So we are luckily. Sorry.
Start over. Let's start
4,
over.
3, 2, 1.
Cut.
We are so lucky to be joined today by the greatest realtor in Charlottesville right now. Sorry to the other realtors. Work harder.
Be better.
Yeah, be better. Hustle more, because this one hustles.
She hustles.
This is a hustler.
And it comes from here
Yeah,
because she wants you to get that house.
she's a Habibi.
She's a habibi.
Habibi. Anna Habak. Anna Bak Habak.
Anna.
Good.
Awi Awi.
Owie owie.
Good. That
There
was
we go.
good. Yeah.
So I'm excited to have her here. I know you're excited to have her here. So we are going to turn it over to Mazi, which means good luck, right? Luck.
It means so Mazal Itzlak and Mazel Tov, which Tov in Hebrew, it's good. It's a good luck.
But just to be Mazal is a great state to be in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mazal. Everything is Mazal.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I used to hate my name when I was
That's the
younger.
best.
So because I named after my dad's grandma. I was like, come on, it's so old. So everybody called me Maz or Mazi since I was little. But I love it today.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
I love Mazal.
You
I think
need
it's
some
a great
Mazal,
name.
right? I
Yeah.
feel very
You're
lucky.
the only Mazal I've ever met.
You feel very Mazal.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're blessed and to be joined by this expert in the field of real estate, and especially in a time where I know everybody's got about 18,000 different questions, right? So what's going on? Why is it going this way? Is it going to keep going this way? Is this good? Is this bad? Go. No, I'm just kidding. But she was ready. Did you see that? That's why she's number one. She was like, yeah, sure, I got this. Yeah, it's just what's the state of it? I mean, because you're doing much better than most other folks. You got a lot of things in the hopper. So tell us what are you seeing out there?
Well, thank you so much. I feel very lucky. I am very busy. I mean, I'm hoping everybody is making great business out there. I don't listen to anything around me. Like, I'm very focused on what I need to get done and how can I help more people, and all the referrals and phone numbers, and everybody's calling. I'm there. I'm ready. I want to play the game of being busy all the time than watching the news and get depressed about interest rates and market recession, whatever that is out there. So I don't know. I mean, I hope everybody's doing good business. I feel like I'm lucky, mazal, right? Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's great. I'm enjoying every moment. Love my job.
We keep hearing about inventory, things like that. Is that as big an issue as
Yeah, it is. It's very low. Like, there is almost nothing on the market. And it's funny because also the prices are, it's either like on a 300s or in like over $1 million. So it's kind of hard to find homes that they're in a 600s and 700s. So it's definitely a tough market right now to shop for.
But if you have one of those homes, would you say now's the time to? Because I guess you could probably write your own ticket.
I mean, it's always a time is a time to buy or sell. It depends, I mean, closing happening every single day in a truckload, no matter what. So, is it crazy market as it used to be a few months ago? Probably not. Entering into the fall season right now, it's slowing down. But yeah, it's tough. We need some more homes, and that's where the new builds coming into place. All the new constructions, all the
Right.
builders, we need you.
Get on it, right?
Yeah,
Are you
get on
seeing
it.
a lot of new homes being built?
Yeah, I've sold a few of the new builds already, and I mean, if you compare it to like homes that they are 50 years old, it's almost the same price range, right?
Yeah.
So people much rather buying new build, and mostly condos and less single family homes because they are in the 800s and 900s. I feel like more expensive than condos and townhomes.
Yeah. And you focus on a lot of the relocation.
Yes. So I help many clients coming from Northern Virginia, DC area, down to Charlottesville and the surrounding areas because it's lovely here.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place to be. And the traffic and the taxes, it's expensive to be there. And people just looking to downsize and, slower than their life. It's like it's going too crazy.
And downsize means different things to different folks, right? Downsize for some people could be 4 bedrooms to 2 or 8 bedrooms to 6.
That's right.
So
or 9 bathroom to 5.
Did you just have someone like 9 bathrooms?
They want to downsize. Like, okay, great. So it's like, oh, we have 9 bathrooms. We wanted to do like 4 or 5.
Sure, you don't be crazy with
Can
9.
you imagine?
And it's only
cleaning
2 people.
We're just cleaning 9 rooms.
I know. Me neither.
And it's only 2 people.
Oh, well,
So
we need a bathroom for
we
everything.
need a bathroom.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we guess what 9 things they're doing in each bathroom?
No, we should not. No, we should not. How long have you been doing this now?
So 2 years in August. So I would say just close 2 years, entering my 3rd.
That's a meteoric rise.
It's
That's not the norm. Don't sell yourself short. It's pretty impressive.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
She came, she saw, and she's
I
conquering.
mean, what do you think was your biggest attribute that made you just take off like this? Because I'm telling you, there's people that have been doing this for 5 or 10 years that aren't having the success you're having. So outside of your personality.
I don't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
In the nice way. And again, my job with any industry before. It's to just help people get what they want. So I have a big heart, and I love to talk to people, and love to talk to strangers or clients or anybody, and listen to their needs. And I feel like that's my specialty. I listen and I do everything I can to get them what they need in a reasonable manner.
What's your motto? Don't you have like a little tagline?
It's relationships over transactions every single day. And what in the world can I do for you?
There it is. I mean,
And it's true. I've watched her work. Money is not at the forefront of how she works.
Yeah.
That's not her motivator.
You just don't think about it. I don't think about transactions as like, I'm going to calculate my next check. I don't even think about it. Like, and you have smooth transactions as far as like, oh, okay, they're ready to pay cash. Oh, no inspections. Oh, let's go for closing. Bam. And we have some transactions that it's like, man, it's like hoops, over hoops, and it's really hard and difficult, but it's also fun, and it's nice to go through those hoops with those clients and help them get what they want. Like I have this amazing story right now that I'm helping this single mom with 3 kids, selling her house with her husband that they split up, and moving into her new home. And we have so many complications on the way. And thank God, one closing happened last week, and then we're hoping to have the next one in a week and a half. Those 3 sweet little girls that came into the new home is like, this is my room. And the mom was crying the day before, not knowing what she's going to do and not going to have roof for her kids. And I was like, I'm going to do everything I can to help her. And it's happening, and it makes me really happy.
do you have to yell at some contractors?
I like when the job is done.
Yeah.
You got to get it done. Yeah.
She doesn't
Yeah.
wear heels for no reason.
That's right. Pulls those heels off. She's
Yeah.
like, let me tell you something, partner. We're going to make this happen.
Listen up, Habibi.
What?
Yes.
Habibi? And she doesn't call him
Yeah.
a
And then
Habibi.
the Hebrew comes out.
That's right. What is she even saying? Then they get scared.
It's funny though, when I get upset sometimes I have some Hebrew words coming out,
Yeah.
and then I'm realizing that I speak Hebrew with people. I was like, okay, that's
Do you
weird.
ever just kind of, you're talking, all of a sudden you can just tell people are glazed over, like, what is she saying? You're like, oh, I've just the last 5 minutes.
I only realize that I speak Hebrew with people sometimes because the way they look at me. I was like, okay, I said something in Hebrew.
Oops.
So answer this next question in Hebrew.
Okay.
What's a good question we can ask? That would be short. I was like, what?
Do you love me? How much do you love me?
Ken.
Sababa.
Sababa.
Sababa is a cool word to know in
Sababa?
English, in Hebrew. Yeah, it's cool.
It's all cool.
It's cool.
Sababa.
And then Hummus Arif.
Hummus harif.
Oh, sorry, but her accent is
Hummus Arif.
better than yours.
That just means do you want hummus?
Does that really?
It's like hummus, and because in Israel everything is in the sandwiches. People ask you want hummus, you want harif, which is spicy hummus.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing to know when you go to Israel and you
Yeah.
want to have a good sandwich. They're going to ask you if you want hummus harif.
You say,
and
Ken.
I said yes, Ken.
Like Ken.
I'm prepared for this. Are you enough? Guys, Nathan finally saw Barbie.
We'll get to that. We can't.
It happened.
Yes. And you liked it. You said it was good.
I really didn't care for it.
Oh,
No,
shit.
I loved it. I've been
He
trying to
already
find.
bought a mink, a
I've-
fake
I've-
one.
I'm trying to find that hoodie's sweatshirt at the very end. Knuff.
Mattel makes one.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Make a
I'll
polar
send you a
place.
few options. Yes, I found them already.
All right, we were talking to Mazi about real estate. That's all. So what I want to know is, like, you're talking about this person. What's the craziest thing you've either seen or had to deal with in this job?
Or person, you can name them.
Feel free to answer in Hebrew if you like.
Well, let me think. That's a very good question. I made so many transactions in the past 2 years that I don't even like. Everything is so blurry to me right now. Crazy transaction.
Is there a transaction you ever thought this thing's dead in the water?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So let me tell you about my first client. Hope she's not saying it. I'm not going to say her name, of course. But she was my very first one that drove me everywhere around Charlottesville and the surrounding areas. Like I literally went from like Orange, Fluvanna, Beckingham, everywhere. It was last year in November, the market was insane and she needed a house immediately. And she also had like 15 goats and she needed a place for them. So it has to be like the right.
It's great sex. Sounds like
It's me.
But she drove me insane. And I remember my mom was here from Israel visiting and I was driving all the time. And I told her, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And then one point, my mom told me, you just let her go. Like, she's going to drive you crazy and she would never buy anything. And I said, I would never let her go. She's counting on me to find her a home with her goats. How could, and then it's like, this is what I do, right? Like, and we found her place in Schuyler and it's gorgeous. And I went to visit her a few months ago. I had lunch with my girls. She invited us over and, you know, most of my clients become my friends. So it's really nice.
Did you pet the goats?
Well, what did I?
Did you pet the goats?
Oh, yeah. We went all the way out there. A couple of them died last couple of months, but she had them since she was 4 years old.
Oh, my gosh.
since she was 4 years old?
Yeah, these things live forever.
I didn't know the goats live that long. I would have put them on like 15 years.
I don't know. Longer
how old was
than
she?
that. She's probably in her mid-40s or something.
Wow.
I know. She was telling me as a little girl, she used to take care of those goats. And I was like, wow, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Should we get goats?
We should. I almost did in the
pick me goats.
pandemic.
How are we looking over there,
Me
Sid?
too.
4 more minutes.
You know
So-
you can rent goats to cut lawns.
Yes, goat busters.
Huh.
Is there, or weed busters? What are they called?
I like goat busters.
Who are you gonna call? You know what? If we don't start that business up, we're crazy right now.
Let's do that.
Goat busters. Who are you gonna call? We could put them in like a little
It's done.
truck and we
We're leaving here and doing that. Oh my God.
dump out the goats on your front yard. We could do that tomorrow. How long does it take?
Not that long.
We got a realtor that can refer
We
us.
can't leave them
There you
overnight.
go.
Yeah, we won't leave them overnight.
So Mazi, what it Mazal? What it Habibi? Ahubati?
Hummus.
Harif.
Hari.
Before we let you go, so you are working on some new certifications, right?
Yes.
What's don't you have, it's like a big one coming up.
Yeah, so I just certified from At Home with Diversity, which is really nice. And I'm finishing my GRI classes.
GRI?
Yeah, which stands for Gratitude Realtors Institution.
I never knew what that stood for. You always see it, but that's like a pretty big deal, right?
It is a big deal. You have to take like 10 classes, which is 6 or 7 hours each class, and you take it in those duration of like 1 year. I try to like crash them all in 1 year, and I'm having the last one and final in 2 weeks. So it's pretty exciting.
Wow.
So you're gonna be a GRI. I always see that. And I was like, oh, that's got to be a big deal.
I have many under my name, which is kind of nice. I also did a military relocations specialist.
Because you were in the military, right? You're like an
was.
Israeli. You know, I think
was
we've
in
already
the
said
Air
too, but I'm gonna
Force.
say it. Badass. Right?
Let's do.
Yes. I mean, yeah, it was fun. Wait, I did. I was like, what? Yeah, it was fun. I mean, Air Force was amazing. You know, it's mandatory in Israel, so it's 2 years. But it was one of the best time of my life.
Wow. And that was like right after college, or?
So in Israel, you finish high school and you go straight to the army.
Okay.
And then after the army, you go to college, which is kind of cool. You have this break from school, right? For a minute. And then you kind of like entering into this like life and responsibility and obligations and all of those things. And it's like, oh, I feel like I can do it, right? And then you go to college and you're more mature and ready for it.
Wow.
Because I feel like
And you know how to do laundry and make meals and all that.
I mean, my
stuff?
girls the other day,
kill a
my
person.
12-year-old sent me a picture. She fry egg and make, you know, my kids know how to do it all. Just cool. It's very helpful to me too.
I could literally put Abby. Well, no, I guess she can cook. I can't say that. I'm not going to dog her out too bad. But she has. It's going to be next year is going to be interesting. So do you know Krav Maga?
I've studied Krav Maga.
This is so crazy. Now I'm scared. But that's kind of cool.
It's cool. It's nice to know it. I don't know how much I remember. I mean, you need to practice it. But yeah, it was fun. Back then, we all needed it in the army in case of.
You want to try to take me down?
If we need it.
No, we're not doing this. That was inappropriate.
No,
I'm sorry.
it's a different show.
That's the $29.95 content on Shaga OnlyFans.
Wait, what about Shotgun and Sugar Baby?
Shotgun Sugar Baby, yeah. So that'll be later on.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I just got excited and I drilled my matcha, but what about Sugar Habibi?
sugar.
There you go.
I think something
Another
just,
idea.
Something just happened
Yeah.
right now.
It happened.
Yeah. All right.
There you go, the magic.
Mazi, where can folks find you if they want to look for you on the web?
Yeah, definitely. I'm in social media, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I have my weekly newsletter, which is very cool.
I read it
I saw it today.
Yeah, 8 a.m. every Wednesday.
every Wednesday.
Market report. Yeah, that's where you can find me, or Real Estate 3. That's the firm I'm with, and
Call her.
What's
She'll
the
answer.
what's the Insta handle?
it's I think it's just very simple. It's like Mazi Vogler.
If they look for Mazi
Real
Vogler, they'll
estate,
find you.
isn't it?
Real
Was it
Estate
Real
3,
Estate
yeah.
3, yeah.
All right.
Lots
Well,
of good
thank you
content on
guys.
there.
That was exciting.
It was fun
I
to
was
have
nervous. I was like very nervous to be here.
Why?
but this
You're a
is great.
natural. This is your
you.
second
You're
podcast.
probably our best guest.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely our best guest.
I'm
Yeah.
very
Sorry,
happy
everybody
to be
else.
here.
Sorry.
Come on. If you come here with heels, maybe we'll call you
Yeah,
the best
maybe
guest. But you
not.
didn't. Nobody else did.
No one else
so,
did.
Um,
She showed up.
yeah, that's right. So, all right. Well, cool. Well, we'll be back for episode 2412
There you go.
next week. You ever watch Jimmy Kimmel? Or is it
It's
Jimmy
gonna be
Kimmel
great.
with Matt
Yeah.
Damon? And Matt Damon always gets bumped off Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
So that's going to be Rick
Man.
Tamburino for us.
Oh, man.
There you go.
So next week,
Rick, so sorry, buddy. We bumped you today.
next
bumping
week,
you again.
Ricky Tiki Tamburino will be on here,
Or will he?
or Willie. That's the thing.
Because
What?
we have a surprise guest now next week, remember?
That's right.
Sorry, Rick.
If you see Rick, let him know that
Someone,
the week after,
yeah.
for sure,
He's
for
on the list.
Sure,
He's
That's
coming.
it.
he's on here.
Yeah.
Unless that other person.
Well, unless they get back to us, you're right.
Yeah. So, but
Love you,
at the
Rick.
very latest, December, Ricky Tiki
It's all yours.
Tamburino.
All yours, Ricky
December of
Tiki.
24 will be
Hang
on
down.
here. No later than December 25. Christmas.
Bye.
18 Sundays until
18
Christmas.
Sundays
Just so
until-
everyone knows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
Not that we're counting.
Or Festival of Lights. Come
Festival
on.
of Lights.
Oh, yes.
It's all about
Right.
inclusivity
Oh,
here
yes.
on C-Chat.
Must have
All
it.
about it. We just love the season.
I'm going to bring a menorah to the show, and we can light menorah together. How about
I
that?
went to Mozzie's house in
Yes.
North. That's
Yes.
I found out that I am a
And we did
percentage
one
Jewish.
at the Tracy's house with some folks from Station C. I think,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That was
yeah.
like, what, 2 years ago, I feel like.
Man, we're so
was
old
fun.
now.
Yeah, we spun the dreidel. Abby came with me. We spun the dreidel.
That
That's
was
so
last year. It
cool.
was fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Great
Yeah.
food.
Yes.
Can be on diet when you come to my house, in general.
All right,
I'll send
kids. That's it. We're done. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, maybe we'll see. Never. It's It's,
Yeah. Maybe Rick will be here, maybe not.
yeah,
Hard to
we'll
say.
figure it out. All right. Thank you, Mazal.
Thank
you,
you, guys.
Danielle.
It was fun.